How long-haul flights affect the body and what to do about it. As vacation season heats up, find out how to start your holiday feeling your best. You've got your shiny new luggage, battled your way through the airport, and now you're only one step away from that much-needed vacation. Just 14 hours on a plane and you'll be there. But what happens to your body, spending all that time up in the air, feeling dry? Why it happens? Ever feel like that fake alien mummy when you get off a long flight? You're probably lacking moisture. That's because the humidity inside a plane is super low. The air that circulates around is far drier than the lovely balmy destination that you're likely off to, as it's taken from the air outside, which is notoriously dry at high altitudes. The result of that can be dry skin, lips, nose, and eyes. While those things aren't the most comfortable, the low humidity on an aircraft isn't going to dehydrate you in the more clinical sense. According to the UK Civil Aviation Authority, the amount of fluid loss over an 8-hour flight is only around 150 milliliters. You can also get dehydrated more generally if you don't drink enough water or have a bunch of drinks that make you pee more, like alcohol and caffeinated beverages. That can land you with dizziness, fatigue, and a headache, not ideal when you step off a plane and into the bright sunshine and blistering heat. How to prevent it? To avoid feeling like a raisin, stick to the age-old hydration advice: drink plenty of fluids, particularly water. If you don't fancy spending half your holiday fund on a bottle from duty-free, you could take an empty one through customs and get it filled up on the other side. We wouldn't be so foolish as to tell you not to have a cheeky brewski to start your vacation, but not going too crazy with the amount of alcohol will also help. As for skin and lips, slap on moisturizing products to your heart's content, at least in the amounts that you can actually take in your hand luggage, like creams and lip balms. Sprays for the nose and eyes can help to stop them feeling dry and irritated, as can swapping contact lenses for glasses for the latter. Blood clots. Why they happen? Another of the potential side effects of long-haul air travel is the formation of blood clots in the legs, known as deep vein thrombosis, DVT. However, it's not actually being up in the air that increases the risk of developing DVT. It's mostly being immobile for long stretches of time. When we sit in one position for too long, blood flow in the veins in our legs can slow right down. This can increase the chance of a blood clot forming, with one review finding that the longer the flight, the more likely it is to happen. Although there's still only a small chance of it happening overall, recently having had surgery or a baby, being pregnant, hormone replacement therapy, or birth control containing estrogen, and a family history of blood clots can also bump up the risk. How to prevent them? The simplest thing a person can do to avoid blood clots forming in this situation is to get moving. Stand up and walk around the plane as much as possible, and make sure there's enough leg room to switch sitting positions. There's even exercises you can do that'll still help, even if you're sitting down, like flexing and extending your ankles. For people who are already at risk of developing blood clots, healthcare professionals might also recommend compression stockings, which help to improve blood flow. If a clot does form, it can often go away by themselves without someone knowing it was there. When that isn't the case, there are some key warning signs that you can keep an eye out for after the flight: swelling in the leg, ankle, or calf, red or discolored skin, and skin feeling warmer to the touch. If someone has any of those symptoms, they should see a healthcare professional. Jet lag.